Welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. You're back at the Christmas cottage. I hope you're doing fantastic on a Monday and things are going really well for you. But before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, of course, you know we love them. So just keep them coming. It has been crazy in the past few days, guys. So first of all, I want to thank Daren for helping me again with the lives and moving forward from there. Sales have just been a roller coaster, picking up, slowing down, picking up, slowing down. In between that, the weather, the whole 9 yards, blah, 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 had been very difficult for me to get back online with you guys the last few days. So I apologize for that. And we're just going to pick up where we left off, keep on going strong and going from there. Daren and I have been continuing to work on Madcap Market over there at District. If you want to check us out, even if you're just looking around and browsing, the link is in the description below. So go ahead and do that. So we are building. We do have a seller that came on board. So thank you if you're watching, Texan Reseller. And he's working on building that while we build our stores as well. And again, free, no cost to you to be a part of that, to set up a store, whatever you've got. And I'll be listing on there and selling. So check that out. But yeah, we've got lots to work on, talk about, etc. When it comes to our sales. Again, Daren is also continuing to refurbish Mercari, our site there at Madcap Toys. I think he's only got a few hundred on compared to the 8,500 plus that we had. But it's really helpful because we are going through redoing picks. We are redoing pricing. We are also fixing what somehow got screwed up in there as far as weight, dimensions, all of that good stuff. So we are trying to get things, back to where they should be in an order. And it seems like it's been helping over the last 2 days. We did get a couple of sales that we snagged with over there. So it's still slow, but we're rustling some dust, and that's what we want to do, is kind of clean things out and get them going strong again. Those listings, we had parked our butts over there, so to speak, back in 2019. So I would imagine any listings that are still alive over there that long has created a lot of dust there, because as you guys know, with Mercari, when more and more listings come on, your listings get stale pretty quickly. So it's been a long time for a new haul, a new makeover. So we're trying to work on that as we speak. And then, of course, Daren's almost at the very, very end of getting things ready for filing for taxes. So he's working on that right now and going from there. So I was lucky yesterday. I got everything packed up for the weekend for Monday morning. So I was excited. So today I'm able to spend some time with you guys and talk to you a little bit about what sold and stuff like that. As far as issues on listing and so forth, I haven't really seen much. Yesterday I didn't list, Daren did, because I was working on fulfillment all day. I had some stuff that had crept over from, Friday and Saturday, etc. So we didn't ship on Saturday. So I was busy finding media, finding things, and getting things ready for the Monday AM. So I'm hoping that I can pick it up today after I edit this video and a couple videos and get to listing and getting moving forward. I don't really have anything to say in regards to anything major that's going on eBay, except for one thing. I did have an issue come up where I sold a pair of Spanx pants, leggings, if you want to call them, about 2 weeks ago. A person bought them off, and I'm sure I've showed that item, that listing on the video, that sale. I delivered it to them. They filed a doesn't fit. Even though it was the right size, I sent it everything the way they wanted it, but I guess they tried them on, they didn't fit. They wanted to return it. That's fine, right? They're allowed to do that on eBay, and they, basically printed a label, got it ready to supposedly ship back. Took them several days to do it, though, too, as far as getting that label and moving forward. But anyway, supposedly the item was shipped, and it was about 2:30 on a Saturday afternoon, this past Saturday, that I saw a note that said item has been delivered, return has been delivered. And I looked, and it didn't say Indiana. Nope, it said California. and it was the same city and state that they live in. So I checked into it. We thought, well, maybe it's a fluke or something. Maybe we do have a package outside. Went outside to look everywhere, and there's no package to be found. Indeed, it said that the return tracking, it showed their city and state. So I reported it. I let them know because, in a few days, eBay is going to want me to send a full refund on an item I didn't receive back. So I reported her, filled out all the information. Now I'm just kind of waiting on a response from that. So I don't know if this is a new thing where people are doing that, where they're showing a fake tracking or some kind of a tracking where it looks like it's been delivered to their spot. I don't know. But all I know is this: I don't want to give money back on an item that I haven't seen returned. So I'm just waiting on that. So that's the only major thing that has happened to us in the last few days when it comes to issues like that. But everything seems to be pretty much on the smooth when it comes to listing and so forth. But that was the only major thing that I have experienced as of late. So we're going to get started. We're going to go with Madcap Toys Plus. We have 13 items to talk about, catching up from the last few days, since we mostly, the last video on the What Sold, talked about the regular Godfather, the Madcap Toys. So excited to kind of show you what Madcap Toys Plus has been doing as of the last few days. Starting off, we're going to look at first one that came from, of course, a media buy. This one is a Wii game, and this is Obscure, the Aftermath Nintendo Wii game from 2008. And Emmanuel took advantage of the 15% off coupon. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. And this item sold for $11.99 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. And that had already went out to you a few AMs ago. And so it looks like it's still in the shipped mode, so to speak. Next up, we sold one of the 5 that I had available. It's the 2014 new Star Wars Command Rebels Imperial Assault pack, where it shows 9 action figures. It's really, really cool. We still have 4 of these left in the same kind of package. Carlos took advantage of the 15% off coupon. Thank you, Carlos. And this item sold for, again, $11.99 plus ship. Not too bad. Something that we had picked up, I believe, on a Berry buy at one time. And then next up, from our Jurassic World series, we sold a Mattel Jurassic World Dominion Roar Strikers Pteranodon. And we didn't not only sell but one, we sold 2. And so that made this type of item a sellout. So thank goodness for that. It was found on River Shelf 4. And these 2 went out to May. Hey, May, thanks so much. And it sold for a total of $24 plus ship. So they were just the right size enough to put together and put into a little bit of a bigger box. But I was able to ship it ground advantage. I basically bubble wrapped the 2 together very carefully and then stuck it in the box and taped it to the bottom of the box with a thank you card and then putting it in there. So it worked out really, really well. And it's actually already, I think it was delivered just a couple of days ago. So that's awesome. And then catching up from this last week, Madcap Toys also sold a CD. This is the Piano Worship. Contains 25 songs, double disc from Don Wurtzen. And this one went out to Nancy. Hey, Nancy, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And it sold for $6.99 plus ship. Not too bad there. And more media abound. I've been listing, I'll be honest, lots and lots of media, but I've also been listing some plush as well. And then trying to get in some clothing here and there. So you're going to see some media throughout here. This one was a DVD. We're still, going through the big DVD buy Daren purchased and getting through. I think we were done with another box not too long ago. So I think we have about a box and a half left to put on, to list. So that's like over 200 DVDs. This is the Rudy Radio Double Feature DVD. Shane took advantage of the 15% off coupon. Thank you, Shane. And this DVD sold for $7.99 plus ship. And as I said before, guys, when you sell something that has multi-quantity, a lot of times it helps pushes that along. So this sale came up not too long after I started selling these before. This is from Maybelline Expert Tools Brush and Comb 2-pack. They purchased 2 sets of these, and I have 33 sets of these left. And this went out to Frank. Thank you so much. And it was found on the River Shelf 3. And they sold for $23.90 plus ship. Very, very good. And remember the days of Kmart, guys? I know I do really, really well. We bought these at a Kmart by, I would say, a good 6-7 years ago. It's been a while, a long while. But they are starting to move through. I had about 4 sets of these, and now I am down to 2. And this is really lovely. It comes with not only a little Thomas engine, but also comes with a DVD. So it's really cool and collectible. Thomas and Friends Take and Play Thomas Railway Adventures, Thomas and bonus DVD. Again, this is going out to Ryan. Thanks so much, Ryan. Appreciate it. And it sold for $11.95 plus ship. Very, very good. And then, of course, from our Target clothing palette buys that we've had in the past, we sold a women's long sleeve slim fit crew neck t-shirt from A New Day. Chocolate brown, love the chocolate brown. Size extra, extra large. And it's a very smooth shirt too. Not tight fitting as it looks, but just very lovely that you could use either by itself, with a cardigan, with a jacket, etc. Or a vest even. Very, very nice. And this was found in the gingerbread bag. It's going out to Jill. Hey, Jill, thank you so, so much. And this sold for $5.79 plus ship. Very, very good. Trying to do my best to kind of get some of the older clothing that we've received kind of clearanced out so we could start bringing more new in. And then this is another example of a sellout. So I just recently sold one of these toys about 2 weeks ago, and the very last one sold. So sometimes even if you hang on something a while, if it gets noticed, if it gets purchased at first, it seems like the multi-quantities follow thereafter. This is from Imaginext, Gru's Rocket Bike 3-inch figure series, The Minions Rise of Gru. This is a sellout, was found on River Shelf 5, and this one's going out to Charles. Hey, Charles, thanks so much. And it sold for $12.99 plus ship. And then on a recent retail arbitrage to a book/media place that we went to, Fill-A-Bag is what they called it, I got a whole 2 bricks worth of books. I mean, a big brick, a cardboard brick filled with these little tiny novels. And I actually sold one of these. I only paid $10 for the entire brick a piece, so I was really thrilled. But this little one sold. It had a little bit of writing issues in it. Someone kind of used it like in a journal. I showed that in the listing, showed everything that was there. But I sold this one. It's A Life of One's Own from Joanna Field, paperback book. This one's going out to Kimber. Hi, Kimber. Thanks so much. And it basically sold for half of what the whole brick cost, for $5 plus ship. So really, really thrilled about that. Have received so far some really, really entertaining and older books. And they're kind of neat to kind of look through. And then another CD buy. This is the Windham Hill Sampler 82 by various artists. This was back in April 1997 when they made this. And Jim took advantage of the 15% off coupon. Thank you, Jim. And the CD sold for $5.99 plus shipping. And of course, it went out media mail in a padded bubble mailer. And then lastly, one of the 33 RPMs that I listed probably about a couple of weeks ago, was at least sometime this month. Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits 33 RPM vinyl record was found in our upstairs vinyl record storage area. And this one went out to Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Thank you so much. It's going out in the Today's AM. And this sold for $8 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Sammy. So 13 items from Madcap Toys Plus. And then let's look through here. I did have, I think, 1, possibly 2 that I sold on Poshmark. We'll talk about that. And then for Tuesday, we will pick up where we left off, talking more sales for Madcap Toys as well as Mercari. So Mercari did have a few sales the last couple of days, so we will talk about those. But this last one here I've got, it's from a Target palette buy. This is the Original Use Pocket Tee Floral Men's black t-shirt size, large. And this actually is going to Hawaii, so it's great, perfect. It's got a nice little tropical pocket there. And this one's going out to Elbow. Hi, Elbow. Thanks so much. And on Poshmark, it sold for $15 plus ship. So very, very good there. So we got all of our sales out currently, unless the cha-ching start coming or what have you. So late last night, I got everything done, everything fulfilled, everything ready for today's AM. And while you guys were watching this, we probably have already got it all, shipped and over at the post office. But I wanted to share with you some of the items, catch up with you. Again, I'm hoping that everything turns out great with that return issue, that it gets resolved, it gets closed. But yeah, I'm not going to pay out any money until it gets delivered here at the hub, and not fooling around with the same state that the person is in. It's crazy. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have actually had any recent issues like that or past issues like that in the past when it comes to returns. I don't have anything else to say today, guys. You have been fantastic, and until next time, bye-bye.